Imagine buying a house in Italy for less than the price of a cup of coffee. It sounds impossible. Yet dozens of Italian towns have offered homes for just €1. The catch? The house is often the cheapest part of the deal. Welcome back to Tiny Mechanisms Around the World, where science, nature, and human ingenuity often collide in unexpected ways. Today, we're uncovering why Italy sells houses for $1. For decades, millions of Italians left small rural towns in search of better opportunities. Many moved to cities such as Rome, Milan, Turin, Bologna. Others left Italy entirely. As younger generations moved away, many villages began shrinking. Schools closed, businesses disappeared, and thousands of historic homes were abandoned. Some communities found themselves with more empty houses than residents. The buildings remained. The people did not. At first, an abandoned house may not seem like a big problem. But when hundreds of homes sit empty, entire communities begin to decline. Roofs collapse, property values fall, local tax revenue shrinks, historic buildings deteriorate, and villages struggle to survive. Many local governments realized something surprising. The houses weren't the problem. The lack of people was. This is where the famous one-hard house programs come in. Instead of letting abandoned buildings decay, some towns began selling them for a symbolic price. The goal wasn't to make money. The goal was to attract new residents and investment. The idea quickly gained international attention. Towns such as Sambuca di Sicilia, Musamelli, Ololai became famous around the world. Suddenly, people were dreaming about owning a house in Italy for almost nothing. This is where many people get surprised. The one isn't really the important number, the renovation is. Most buyers must agree to renovate the property, meet renovation deadlines, obtain permits, comply with local building rules. Many towns also require a security deposit that is returned once renovation work is completed. In other words, the house costs $1. Making it livable usually does not. The answer depends on the condition of the property. Some houses need only moderate repairs, others are little more than stone shells. A typical renovation might cost $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, or significantly more. New roofs, plumbing, electrical systems, insulation, and structural repairs can quickly add up. For many buyers, the renovation becomes the real purchase price. In many cases, yes, foreign buyers are often welcomed. Americans, Britons, Germans, Australians, and other international buyers have become major participants in several programs. Local governments are generally less concerned about where buyers come from and more concerned about bringing investment and activity back into the village. Whether the new owner is Italian or foreign, the goal remains the same: bring life back to empty communities. The results are mixed. Some buyers underestimate renovation costs, bureaucracy, construction delays. Not every project succeeds. However, some towns have seen real benefits. New residents arrive. Historic buildings are restored. Tourism increases. Local businesses gain customers. And villages that were slowly fading away receive a second chance. Even when only a portion of buyers complete renovations, the impact can be significant. At first glance, selling houses for $1 sounds like a terrible business decision. But local governments aren't trying to profit from the sale itself. They're trying to create future economic activity. A renovated home can generate property taxes, local spending, tourism, construction jobs, business opportunities. From the town's perspective, a restored house occupied by residents is worth far more than an abandoned building generating nothing. The fascinating part of this story is that Italy isn't really selling cheap houses. It's using cheap houses to attract people. The one price tag grabs attention. But the real goal is reversing decades of population decline. The house is the bait. Saving the village is the objective. Italy's $1 house programs reveal a surprising reality. In some villages, houses are no longer the scarce resource. People are. That's why local governments are willing to practically give buildings away. They're not trying to sell real estate. They're trying to save communities. So next time you see a headline about a $1 house in Italy, remember, the house may cost €1. But the real investment is restoring it and becoming part of the village around it. If you enjoyed this episode of Tiny Mechanisms Around the World, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you next time for another small mechanism that changes how we see the world. Take care.